Hello everybody and welcome to Board Game Galaxy. My name is Tanya and today I'm going to give you a quick rules review of Tucana Builders, which is a game from Aporta games designed by Eilif Svensson and Kristian Østby. I apologize if I don't pronounce that correctly. It is a game for 1 to 5 players and plays approximately in 30 minutes or so. So I have a bit of a setup already made, but I wanted to show you the variabilities that we can do in the setup. So additionally, from these cards we pick one card, and here you have the locations of the huts you have to set up on your board. So basically on A space comes blue hut and on D, then on B and on E space comes the yellow hut, and on F and on C comes the red hut. So here you can see there are many other variations for this part. Additionally, you have to place the 6 of your starting tiles. This is from this deck. So basically you turn the card, you see which color of koi fish is drawn here, and then you place your first number 1 tile on this space, rotating it so that this little port or dock area is rotated in the same direction as the printed on the board, so like this. And we will do that for all of our fishes. So the red one comes the 2 number, and I adjust this like here. Then the blue for the 3 one is like this. The green one for the 4 is here. The violet one for 5, where it is like this. And the 6, the yellow, comes here. Then we don't need these cards anymore, and that is the setup. The terrain cards are shuffled, the terrain tiles are over there in a face down pile, and if we want to play the advanced version, we also have these achievement cards, and basically we select 2 of them that we can earn during the game, and the rest will be put in the box. So that is set up for Tucana Builders and how the game plays. There are 2 rounds, and each round we will go through this deck of cards. And it plays quite simple. One person turns over the card, and you can see which environment, which terrain that you can build on. So you take one random tile from the pile, and you can put it on either space matching that terrain card. You can rotate it however you want. The paths doesn't have to connect to each other, they can block. But the whole point of the game is that you want to connect different color animals to their matching color huts. So we have 3 types of 3 colors of huts and 3 colors of animals, plus the toucans. So if I manage to connect this puma here to the yellow hut, it will give me 1 point, as you can see here. Also, if I manage to connect the toucan to the yellow hut, it will give me 1 point. If I manage to connect this puma to this hut and to this hut also, it will count as separate for this and for this. Also is true for the toucans, but they basically, if I can connect this one to the yellow hut and to the blue hut, it will give me 2 points, one for the yellow and one for the blue. So you want to try to make as many connections as possible, basically. So yeah, you turn over the card. Next one, for example, is the sand space. Get another tile and place it somewhere on a sand space. Here, down on your player board, you have the different picture, the different tiles that can be in the pile, and also how many of them there are there. So you have a general idea on which tiles to expect or hope to get. There are also tiles with animals, with different animals, 2 or 1 for example. So if I were to connect this one here, this monkey would give me 1 point for the blue hut. And once we get through the deck, there is end of round 1, and there will be scoring. For each, there are 3 tracks for each color, and you will basically score 1 point for each puma and toucan connected to the yellow huts, and also for the red and for the blue. And then we go to the second round. We shuffle the cards, it plays exactly the same, and at the end is exactly the same scoring, plus, and then the game ends. Plus, at the end, as you can see here, you get how many points you scored on each individual track, and you also get the points from the track that you scored least, the minimum. So, for example, here today had 11 points only for the blue, so he got additional 11 points. And additionally, this is for the advanced version. Like I said, these 2 cards here that you can score during the game. So here is named a condition. So if you manage to complete that condition, and if you are first player to do so, you take your disc on this part and it gets you the higher value point. And if you are the second player to do the condition, then you get the lowest higher points. So you can also try to work towards these 2 goals. Also, one more thing, if you notice this card over here, this is basically a wild card that you can use once per round. So in the first round you can use it, then you flip it over and it will reset for the second round, so you could use it again. And basically it is a one-time wild card. That means that you can place your tile not on the terrain that it was drawn from the deck, but on any terrain. So that's it. I think I've covered it all. If you're interested in seeing how the game actually plays in 2 players, there will be a link in the description box below. Feel free to look at that. And if you've liked this video, please consider subscribing. And thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next one. Bye!